In a peaceful little town, there lived a man named Daniel. People in the town believed he was kind and honest. He spoke gently, helped his neighbors, and worked as a carpenter. He built chairs, tables, and doors, and many families trusted him because he always did good work. Daniel's life looked simple, but he was hiding something very important. Years earlier, Daniel had married a woman named Sarah. Sarah was soft-spoken and caring. She loved her home and her family deeply. They lived in a small house at the edge of town. It was not fancy, but it was warm and full of happy moments. They had 2 children, a boy named Leo and a girl named Mia. Every evening, Daniel came home, ate dinner with them, and played with the children. Sarah believed she had a good husband. She never doubted him. But Daniel had another life. One day, while repairing desks at a local school, he met a teacher named Lena. Lena was confident, smart, and independent. At first, they were just friendly. Over time, they grew closer. Daniel never told Lena he already had a wife and children. Instead, he said he lived alone. After many months, he asked Lena to marry him. She said yes, believing she was the only woman in his life. They had a quiet wedding. Lena lived in a bigger house near the school. She knew nothing about Sarah. Daniel now lived in 2 different worlds. During the week, he stayed with Sarah and the children. On weekends, he stayed with Lena. Whenever someone asked questions, he always had an excuse. I have extra work. I must travel. A friend needs help. Both women trusted him. For years, Daniel believed his secret would never be discovered. But slowly, things started to feel strange. Sarah noticed he was gone most weekends. Lena noticed he was never available during the week. Both women felt something was wrong, but they had no proof. Then, one day, Daniel left town for what he called a long job. While he was away, Sarah heard from a neighbor about a school event at a teacher's house. The neighbor mentioned that Daniel often helped that teacher. Sarah felt worried. She decided to visit the house. When the door opened, 2 different lives met face to face. A woman stood there. She smiled politely. "Hello, I'm Lena," she said. Sarah replied slowly, "I'm Sarah. I'm Daniel's wife." Lena's smile disappeared. "I'm his wife," she answered quietly. The truth became clear very quickly. They talked for a long time, sharing stories about Daniel, his habits, his words, his promises. Everything matched. He had lied to both of them. They cried. They felt angry, hurt, and betrayed. That evening, they decided to face him together. When Daniel returned, he stopped in shock. Both women were standing in front of him. "We know the truth," Sarah said calmly. "You lied to us," Lena added, her voice shaking. Daniel looked down. "I thought I loved you both," he whispered. Sarah shook her head. "Love without honesty is not real love." That night, both women left him. They could not forgive the lies. For the first time, Daniel was completely alone. He finally understood an important lesson. A life built on lies cannot last. Love needs truth. Without honesty, love falls apart.